So as you can tell, this video is quite different to all the other videos I have done, because my other videos have been me introducing myself to you, but this is the start of me building my channel up. And yeah, so as you can probably tell from the title down below, this video is my top 15 baby names that I love but would not use for my future kids. So I am no way pregnant, I'm only 17. I do want kids, but not yet. It's just I don't plan on having kids anytime soon, but I have seen these videos being done and I really like them, so I thought I would give it a go. So throughout the process of me figuring out names, it was quite easy because there were some names that I do love and I wouldn't quite use for my kids, because I do have a top list of names that I would use for my kids' names, and unfortunately these ones did not make it. If you have these names, this is no way trying to be negative towards you. This is just my point of view on these names, and I hope I don't offend anyone that is watching this. So let's just jump in. So I don't know how many girls' names, how many boys' names, but there are some girls' names and some boys' names, and there is one unisex name in there. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video, and I would love to see your comments down below if you want to see anything different for me to do, or if you have names yourself that you love but wouldn't use. I would love to hear your answers, so please, if you would, comment down below and I will try to get towards all of them. So I'm going to start off doing one at a time. So my first girl's name is Paisley. So Paisley I think is really cute. I love this name. I love names with a P. I think like there's so many people in my family that have a name beginning with the letter P, and I think Paisley is just such a cute name, but it doesn't actually fit with what I'm looking for. I love hyphenated names, like anything you can hyphenate, and I don't think Paisley would work as a hyphenated name. That is the only reason why I wouldn't use this name, but I do adore this name so much. So my boy's name is Otis. So I do actually love the name Otis. I think it is just so cute. I don't think it's a common name. I'm not all about common names. I don't love names that like other people have. Like I love really unique and different names, like, but yeah, I don't think there are many people with the name Otis, but if you do have the name Otis, I love your name. And Otis is just, it's just not what I'm looking for in names. Like, it doesn't fit with like what I would see myself calling my child, and yeah. So that is the only reason I wouldn't use the name Otis. I do adore the name Otis. I think it is just so unique and different, but unfortunately it's just not what I'm looking for. So my next boy's name is Leo. So I love the name Leo. I think it is just, it's got something about it. It's quite cute, but it's quite edgy at the same time. And I'm not really about short names. Like, I love long names, like names with like 5 or 6 letters maybe, or even 4 depending. But I don't really like short lettered names. Like, for like another hyphenated name, so like say if you were to have Rose or if you were to have May as a hyphenated name, I love that, but Leo on its own is just not exactly what I'm looking for in a name. I don't really like short syllabled names, but I do think this name is really cute, and I do love the name Leonardo. It is short for that name, or Leon. They are too cute, but I don't like names that you can shorten. So yeah. So my unisex name is actually Lennox. So I feel that with Lennox you could use this for either a boy or a girl, and yeah, but I don't know if anyone actually has this name. I don't actually know if I've heard anyone with this name. It is so unique and so cute, but I'm not exactly looking for unisex names for my kids. Like, I like assured names, like girls' names can be like Emma because they're not unisex, or like boys like Oliver because they can't be unisex. I just don't entirely love unisex names. My name is actually personally a unisex name. It can be used for both girl and boy, but I don't really like unisex names. So that is the only reason why I wouldn't use that name, because I just don't enjoy it, or wouldn't love to call my kids with a unisex name. But if you do have a unisex name, I honestly I do like unisex names, but it's just not what I would call my kids. And if you have a unisex name, I don't know, this is not to offend you or anything, but yeah. So my next girl's name is Alice. So I love this name. I have loved this name since I watched Alice in the Wonderland. I think it is so short and sweet. But once again, Alice is just not something you could... I don't think it is something you could hyphenate. I do love this name, but I don't exactly want to name my child after a Disney movie. That is the only reason why I wouldn't use that, because I don't want to name my kids after like movies or characters or something like that. And yeah, so my next boy's name is Harrison. So I love this name, but the only reason why I wouldn't use this name is because you could actually shorten Harrison to Harry, or I don't know, I think it's just Harry you could shorten it to. And I don't like names you can shorten. I love having names that you can just keep. And yeah, so Harrison you could shorten to Harry, as I said before, and I don't really like shortening names. Like, my name gets shortened quite a lot and I'm sort of used to it now, but I also don't sort of like it. Like, I like if you name a child that their name should stay that way and it shouldn't be able to be shortened. But if you do like your name shortened, it's absolutely fine. Like, I have got used to and I've learned to love my name being shortened for me. But personally, I don't want my kids' names being shortened to anything, so that's the only reason why I wouldn't use this name. Once again, also with Gabriella, that is my other girl's name. Gabriella, once again, you could shorten to Gab or Gabby, and I don't like shortening names. Like, I like that a name is so long, and like, as I said before, I love long names, and if she were to be called Gabriella, I'd want it to stay that way and not be shortened. It's a bit like the name Isabella. Like, you could shorten it to Izzy or Bella, and if you were to do that, you might as well just call them Izzy or Bella. So with Gabriella, you might as well just call them Gabby or Gab or Ella. So yeah, so my next boy's name is Edwin. I love this name. I actually don't know where this name come from. It just came to me one day. But once again, you can shorten it to Ed or Win, and it's just not what I'm looking for. Most of these names on my list you can shorten, and that is the one reason why they are on my list. But with Edwin, it didn't quite grasp me. I didn't like quite fall in love with it. So that's like another reason why I wouldn't use it, because I love names that I just fall in love with instantly. Most of these names I did fall in love with, but I wouldn't use just because of it wouldn't really match my surname, or because I would love my children to have my surname. Like, I don't entirely love my surname, but I do like, it is a family thing and I love keeping it in the family. Like, not that way, like, but I do love to keep my last name because has so much meaning behind it. And yeah, so the second name I have for the girl is Piper. So Piper, I actually did fall in love with. I do love Piper, and I suppose I would use this name if I were to have two I don't know. And again, it is another P name. I am obsessed with P's. Like, I don't know, it's just something about girls with P, with the first letter of their name being P, it just draws me. I love their names. Like, one of my top names on my list actually do begin with a P for my child. But Piper I might actually use one day, but I don't think I would. It could become something, but we would just have to see. So yeah, my next girl's name is Bonnie. I do love the name Bonnie. I think it is just so cute. But Bonnie's just not something I would, it doesn't draw me like all my other names do. Like, I do think Bonnie is such a cool name, and I do think it is so cute, and I do love it, but it just doesn't draw me like all the other ones do. So that is the only reason why I wouldn't use this name, because it just doesn't go with what I'm looking for. It would go with a brown haired baby, and I would actually think it would be so cute, but it's just, I didn't fall in love with it, so I just wouldn't use it. So the next name is Bailey. So Bailey to me has a lot of meaning, because I once had a dog called Bailey. His ashes are actually in here. I loved him to pieces. He was my everything. He knew when I was sad or when I was happy. He was just a joyful little dog, and I wouldn't exactly name my child after an animal or like anything close like that. Like, it's just not what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, that is the only reason why I wouldn't name my child Bailey, because I have a dog called Bailey and he was very special to me, and I don't think calling my child after him would be right. I think that would be not really taking away his memory, but I think most people would just feel like that it was replacing them. And yeah, so Bailey is actually maybe a unisex name. It can be used for both, but I feel like Bailey personally is more of a boy's name than it is a girl's name. And once again, I don't really like unisex names, so that is another reason why I wouldn't name my child Bailey. But anyway, moving on. My next girl's name is Amelia. It is spelled with an E, not an A. I thought this way was really unique, mostly just because when you think of Amelia, they do normally spell their names with an A, and I do know a few people with an E, but I really loved Amelia because it was different to what most people are called. But once again, you couldn't hyphenate Amelia, so, and you could actually shorten Amelia to Emily or Leah or whatever, anything else it can be shortened to. And once again, I don't really like shortening names, and they are the reasons why I wouldn't use this name. So my next boy's name is Charlie. So I do actually love the name Charlie. I think it's just a cool name. Like, it has something about it that drew me in, but personally, Charlie is just not something I see for my kids. It could be I could change my mind later down the line. Like, it could be something that grows on me more. It could be added to the list, but for now, unfortunately, it is not. It's just not what I see. So yeah. So my next girl's name is Aubrey. It's a bit like Aubrey, but it's not, because it is spelled different with an O-B-R-E-Y, as you can see from on the screen. And Aubrey is actually such a cute name, but I just think the way it seems to be spelled was a bit different. Like, I love different, I do, but at the same time, I wouldn't know how to hyphenate the name Aubrey, the name Aubrey, so that is once again the reason why. And finally, my last girl's name is Brie. So Brie is actually short maybe for Brianna or Brianne or whatever it can be shortened from. But once again, Brie is just, I possibly could hyphenate Brie, but I don't like names that are shortened, and that is the only reason why I wouldn't use this name. So I thank you for watching, and please comment down below your names, and I'd love to see your answers, and I shall see you another day. Bye.